All right, that's good. And we got waveforms. Good, cool. Um, no, yeah, we were talking like just saying, yeah. No, doing this like I need to get away. Like I definitely need like a little vacation or something. Like I went and saw Cake earlier this week, which is really cool.
Yeah, like you need another vacation.
Yeah, like dude, I got back to work. So I took Tuesday. It was Monday. It was a concert. I was down in Fort Wayne. I got back Monday or Tuesday like morning. I left at like my buddy's place at like 8, and then 8:30. Got home like 10:30 or so. And then it's just like I had to go to the grocery store and stuff, but it was like, and then like Wednesday I went to work and I was like just out of it. Like I'm like I don't want to talk really to anybody. Like
I don't want to do anything.
Like yeah, like I woke up and I was in that mood because like having Tuesday off, I was like woke up Wednesday, like I smoked a bit and then I was just like man, I feel like now that I have like day off today, I'm like oh fuck, this is gonna be a shitty day. Like thank God I was just fucking trimming all day because it was gonna suck if I was gonna be doing anything. Like if I had to use my brain or something.
Yeah, if I had to do like any sort of work after like coming back from not doing work, it's hard.
It's hard.
It's
dude.
real hard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my job now is like driving. Like, I haven't driven for like the past like 3 years, and now like all I do is drive. Just drive fucking around. Like, take car here, drop it off, pick up other car, bring it back. Like that's it, and I'm just driving. And the worst part is it's like all left on fucking stadium too.
Oh
like,
shit.
Yeah.
Oh god, dude.
Yeah, dude. Straight up, like no. There's like 1 out of every 10 times I pull out of that place, like I'm turning right. It's insane. It's like a 2-lane highway that I got to turn left on.
No,
and
dude,
I just hate it.
I always have to turn right. Like I never turn left. Like unless I absolutely have to. But if I'm just going back home or something, I'll just go like right and go up like the hill and all that. Just go that way. Because like I hate going left. Like unless it's like at like night or something, where it's pretty dead or early morning.
Yeah.
But midday, dude, fuck that.
Dude, it's hard too because like doing this freaking driving job, like it's I gotta go out at like all of the times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like driving out at 4:00 on stadium isn't like terrible. Like waiting to turn left will take like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna just skirt out and like get in this turn lane. Like they really need like a whole nother lane in there just for like merging.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Because I pull out in that turn lane and just gun it half the time and like try to get up to speed.
Then you just have like a bunch of overpasses connected to the driveways. You just like drive over.
Something, or like a back road or something.
Yeah, honestly, like
For
a back alley. Yeah, like really, like that would make sense of like you put like along that like hill line or whatever, and just go down to the road. I don't know what road it is, but it's like by the marathon. You know, like that, like that little intersection right there. Just go back there. Yeah, or something.
Yeah, dude, something.
Then you can hit the light and then actually turn left on.
Yeah, because that would be amazing.
Dude, we should run for like city organizer. I don't know.
City organize this city planner.
Or
person.
we'll be a tag team. We'll go for mayor. We'll fucking.
Dude, I have so many complaints with how they've done the like traffic in this fucking
it's
city.
so
Like
stupid.
it's so stupid.
There's like when I was at open mic a couple weeks ago, it was like some dude that made it. It's like I'm glad that we're like all willing to kill people on bikes or whatever. Like I'm glad Kalamazoo is trying to kill everybody on bikes.
It seems like they're trying to. Like, hey, you know what? You know what? This busy road needs a bike path along it. You know what I mean? Like, take 1 lane out of there.
Yeah.
Take it down the lane. People need to go slower. They'll just go slower. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Fuck, like, cause when you go past like I don't you're going down towards like the McDonald's and all that, but there's like it's the what road is that? I guess. So when you're coming down from the hill and everything, I'm so terrible with fucking. I'd be a terrible cop.
Like
I'm like, they're going down the fucking road. They went left. Just go. Everybody go left. Like Rubik's Cube. Just keep going left. You figure it out.
Yeah, like some police car bullshit. They went left and like 6 cars just take a left. Like right where there's like going. All on different streets now. He went left. Go left. Left it is, motherfucker.
But like, when I got. But besides the point, it's like a 3-lane road, but then like the bike lane just cuts in the middle of one of the lanes.
Yeah, with like almost no like warning and stuff. It's all like all of a sudden, bam, bike lane.
Yeah, I was coming through fucking a little fucking, and then like I was just like, I'm like, am I doing something wrong here? Like, what is like I feel like I'm about to fuck this up really bad. And I'm like checking, like, thank God there's not a cop like, am I not supposed to go? Like, how is this supposed to work?
Oh, dude, what's even better is like, have you seen some of those walkways down there in that area where they're like got flashing lights and stuff, and it's all like. Yeah. Local law, you got to stop for the pedestrians, which makes sense. Like car versus person.
Yeah.
You know, person usually loses, but like, they're just like, they freshened up the paint on the driveway and put some flashing lights up, and that's supposed to like stop cars from like driving 50 down these freaking roads, man. And like, oh no, pedestrian, I'll stop, no problem. Yeah, okay.
Dude, people like, I was coming back from the gym last night, and I was going up fucking the street before yours, I think, before you go up the hill. But like, that one I was going down that road to hit Stadium, and then I was I was going down. I was on this long side because there was always cars parked along it. It's a one way, and this fucking dude in a fucking on a bike just like turns right and like right around. I'm like, dude, fuck! Like I could have hit you if you were like, if we weren't like a little bit away where I could have swerved around you. Like the guy just jumps in like, it's like you're fucking, and like he's wearing like a neon vest and shit, but it's like, dude, you're going the wrong way on a one way, and you just like pop out. It's like,
dude,
you're insane.
Like, bicyclists don't care either. Like I've been like the last. I sold my car off in like 2020, and then like I didn't buy one until recently, so I didn't have one for like 3 years or whatever, and so I was forced to bike around a lot, and it's crazy, dude. Like you don't really give a shit on a bike. You're like, whatever, roads, man. Yeah. Like you just ride aggressively and shit. Yeah. Because you kind of have to, because the cars don't care. Yeah. And stuff, and like, dude, I don't know why they insist on putting bike lanes in the car lanes. Like it's crazy. Why don't they just like build? They already have a bunch of like bike lanes in the city. Why don't they build more bike lanes in the city or something? Yeah. Or like, off to the side, not in the road. Yeah. Like also, I don't get why they don't do more like either walk over overpasses for pedestrians or create a whole different walkway for pedestrians to where they don't even have to deal with like cars and fucking like all that shit too.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that like Stadium doesn't have a catwalk on it.
Yeah, something. I mean, like they expect people to just cross that road. People cross it all the time.
Yeah, they do.
Dude.
Yeah,
it is insane.
They'll just be sitting in that middle lane forever trying to wait to cross. Mm-hmm. It's like it's always like from those apartments right there. Where there's always like someone in a wheelchair outside of it. Like always.
There's always someone in a wheelchair there, and I'm just like, man. Like, why don't they have like a tunnel or like a walkable like overpass or something? Because it is crazy that they don't have anything there to help. It's like,
and it's just crackheads or something too that's trying to cross something. They're all dried out from like not drinking water.
It is insane. I did see some dude in a wheelchair fall over the other day. It was like across the street from our work.
You honk your horn and stuff.
I didn't laugh. Look, I just saw I look out the window. I see some dude on the ground like wrestling around and shit. Like I wonder what's going on there. Like I couldn't see it so well, but like finally this dude like pulls up. It's like off in this parking lot and shit, and like he pulls up and like helps and picks up his wheelchair, and I'm like, oh my god, some dude fell out of his wheelchair.
Damn, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, it took him like a solid like 10 minutes to help that dude up into the wheelchair too.
Damn. You should have got out and like stared at him while he was doing it.
They would have never noticed me. Like it's on the other side of a stadium. You can't hear anything with all those cars fucking flying by.
He just somehow sees you just staring, like just standing menacingly across the road and just power stance.
Power stance. Mean mugging motherfucker. Why you helping that guy out, huh? Why'd you fall out of your wheelchair, huh?
Why'd you fall out of your wheelchair, huh? Can't wheelchair? Huh? What were we talking about before? Oh yeah, okay, the dude from my work, right?
Yeah, so start that story.
I can't fucking remember his name, but probably
you don't want to use his name anyway.
Yeah, it's true. Anyways,
just call him Throw Up Guy.
So yeah, okay, so yeah, so
spoilers.
I had 2 instances with this dude. There was actually many instances, but like 2 that just like really stuck out or wild. Is that so? One, it was he came in. He used to like this dude. Like my boss clocked him one time, and it was like he'd spent like 2.5 hours or something just shitting during his shift. Just
like how long is the shift?
Like 8 hours. Yeah.
So he's got like a solid. He's only working like a solid like 5 hours, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Like yeah.
Yeah, and then most of the time with that too, he was just sitting in the car instead of actually going into buildings. So
successfully avoided almost all of his job.
Yeah, and then So yeah, he came in one night, and then like he came into the building, and then he went straight to the bathrooms, and I was like, okay, cool, because I thought he was gonna try to come talk to me, and I was because he seemed like a cool dude at first, but then like at this point, I'm like really annoyed by him, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I do not want to talk to you.
You're a cool guy, but
Yeah.
you suck to work with.
Yeah, you suck to work with a lot. And then so he came in and he was in the bathroom and he came out pretty quick, and I was like, well, he didn't take a dump. Like, what's up? Like, that's a
Whoa, bro, this is under 2 hours.
yeah,
man.
this is a
like,
world record
something's
for
wrong.
yeah, this is a world record for you. You fucking and he
It's like a 30-minute dump.
he
Speeder.
yeah he just fucking speed running dumps, and he
That's the only way I do it. I'll get a finger in there if I have to. Feeling.
open the diameter. I need more.
I gotta go fast.
I gotta go fast.
Burger King foot lettuce.
I'm here with
Yeah.
Jug Monies, and he's gonna tell me how he made his millions. Please, Jug Monies, tell me how you made so much money.
Well, first, Mr. Papadio, I want to thank you
Uh-huh.
for having me on the
Yes.
show.
No, it's my pleasure.
And well, you know, my first initial investment I got from my parents.
Uh-huh.
They gave me $50,000, which I then used to go buy a handgun.
Yeah.
Burger King foot lettuce.
So yeah, he comes in the office and he's like, the company was like EnviroClean or something like that, like whatever the cleaning service, and he's like, are any of them here still here? I tell him no, because they left at like 1 something, and then 1 or 2 they used to leave, and then
Like in the morning?
yeah,
Okay.
and then because it was like when I was working overnight, and then I was like, yeah, the next person's not going to be until about 6:30 or 7, and then yeah, and then so he's like, oh man, yeah, I just threw up in there. I tried cleaning up a little bit, but it's pretty bad. And I was like, oh, it's okay, man. Like, do you want to go home? You know, because this is like during COVID. It was past, like, it was like, I think it was 2021, so it was past like the initial,
Yeah.
you know,
You're
really,
into COVID, but
Yeah.
it's still like
it's
there and
yeah,
happening.
people are kind of like, we need to do stuff. Like, I'm tired. I can't be inside anymore and all
Yeah.
that. But like, it's still a threat. And then he was like, do you want to go home? And he like, cause he had to work the desk at one of the other buildings in the morning. I was like, you want to go home? And he's no, I'll be good. I can hang and all that. And I was like, okay. And then he goes, you know, he does everything is fine. Well, I go check out, because I'm like a little bit,
Yeah.
I'm like, I can go clean this, you know, it's whatever.
Oh, Mister Mr. Do It All, huh?
Yeah, I'm fucking Mr. Tryhard.
Yeah.
And I thought I was fucking clean, because
Go hard.
I was like, this is disgusting. Like, just being like, as a person, I'm just like, I can't let this. And then so I go in there, and it was bad. This dude didn't clean shit. If he tried, he took like a fucking like a little napkin you get at like KFC or something, like fucking wiped it or whatever, or fucking like a little napkin, like
He dabbed some vomit up and said,
yeah,
"Not my job."
yeah, like dude, it was like the fucking little wet towel or something he used or something from like Chinese food. It was like it didn't fucking do shit.
Yeah.
It didn't fucking like he didn't do shit in there. It was still just covered. And then
Oh, he did his business and then said, you know, he Picasso'd it and left his artwork there.
yeah,
Like, somebody else needs to see this. Maybe it was all just proof. Like, wait, I had another question now. So, like, when he came out of the bathroom, did he have any vomit on him?
I think he no. I think he no, I don't think he had
So it's
anything.
like straight projectile
yeah,
vomit.
he fucking like like
Been there, done that.
and yeah, he so it was bad. And it was so the girl that in the morning she came in, and I was like, hey, you know, like, I'm sorry to do this to you, but it's really bad. Like as I like closed the door and I put like a sign in the door because I don't.
Wait, did you clean any of it out?
No, I well no, I think I think I maybe did grab towels, but I couldn't even it was just a smell. It was just like it got to me. Like usually, like throw up sometimes like I can deal with it. And other times it's like it just depends. It just it'll fucking hit me.
Smells a hard one to get over.
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
understandable.
Yeah.
Like vomit that doesn't smell bad. It's like whatever.
Like, if
it's
it's just someone-
chunky food.
Yeah, or it's like someone that like dry heaving, or they just threw up water or something. I mean, something like that
Yeah.
kind of. Or, you know, it's like it's whatever. Like it doesn't. It's just kind of stomach acid. But like when it's like fucking soup or something, and then whatever, it's just this like goulash that they just threw up. It's fucking. It's been fermenting in
it's
their
like,
gut for.
something. Like they've got like a couple hours into it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, definitely like trying to hold it down, huh?
Yeah,
He lost that battle. Huh?
Yeah. And so yeah, and then she cleaned it up and all that, and then So and then another instance with him. So like during COVID, I was doing security, and in the office there's a camera that was looked at this other like at a little infrared camera that we had set up in the front lobby that people had to go up in front of, and it would scan their temperature and if they're good.
Yeah.
And and then there was also a little shade that was in the front because when the doors would open, it threw off the temperature and all that on the reader. So it was a block like any wind. And it was super rinky dinky fucking shade. I mean, it was just like, I don't know how the fuck it stood. Like it was super wobbly and like you just kind of tapped it and it would fall over. Well, and, like you could just tell it was rinky dinky. And then this dude walks in, scans his temperature, and then instead of like, because how it was set up too, like you're supposed to kind of like back out and walk around it. Well, he just like moves it, and then instead of like turning around and making sure he moves it back, he just shuts it behind him like it's a door, and then the thing falls, hits the fucking infrared camera and knocks it over.
Of course.
Yeah, and I was like, because I'm just like, dude, like you fucking like I just like rush out there because it's like this is like a fucking $6,000 camera.
Yeah.
And
and the replacements on those aren't gonna be like cheap or easy to get at that time.
And it's gonna make us look like fucking dickheads. Like we're a bunch of,
Well, what'd you do? It's knocked over.
Yeah.
So you broke a $6,000 camera
because
like
you're fucking inept.
Yeah.
Like,
you couldn't make sure you didn't just set it down instead of shutting it.
And then he's like, oh, is it gonna be okay? And then it's like, oh fuck, dude, I don't know, man. Like, and then I got like checking and like, no, this thing's fucked. And then like it wasn't the camera, it was like the cord, but we got a cord because there's another camera set downstairs by the dock area, so we just took that one because I was freaking out. I was like, dude, fuck, I'm like, god damn it, man.
Why are you freaking out over like a $6,000 camera at a $1 billion business?
It's just because I don't know. It's that like. I don't want to have to deal with
mentality
this.
of like,
yeah,
shit's broke. I'm gonna get my ass chewed for it.
Yeah, because I know I wouldn't have, because like I was kind of like a golden boy at my work. I was like I could just never get in trouble about anything, or like I mean.
Oh, that's the best, dude. That means you get to get away with all this shit.
Yeah, but it's like I never wanted to abuse it because there was times like I needed it. Like,
oh yeah.
So
that's
it's like
the reason I tried to do that.
Yeah,
because I know I'm gonna be a piece of shit. Like at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Like,
yeah. It's just like and I was like, all right, I have to forgive you. You know, you can just you have a you build it up.
All right. You've done good enough so far. Like one fuck up.
Yeah.
Thank God you don't know about all the other fuck ups.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, yeah. I was like, you know how much shit I had to like fucking hide or like rewrite in logs and stuff like that. Fucking Jesus.
Just redoing it all.
Yeah, because like someone forgot to do a patrol somewhere or something, or I'm like, I'll cover for you, dude, because I don't, because it'll be like one of my buddies who was like getting a lot of like my boss didn't like him or something like that, so I had to do, help them out.
Yeah. Ugh. I always hate doing that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, there's a bare minimum to the job, and it's usually not like crazy.
Yeah.
Unless you work at Enterprise, and they're like, you gotta work 10-hour days.
It's still so fucking crazy.
Dude, it's nuts to me. They're like, yeah, 6-day work weeks, like 65-hour weeks. Like, that's what they're asking. Like, that's like their minimum, I guess. My fault for not. Yeah. I didn't realize when they said full time, it was, 55 hours a week instead of 40. But yeah, screw that. I just don't go in it.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Mister, yeah, so you made your money robbing gas stations.
Yeah.
Where'd you go from there?
Well, after I started, robbing gas station, eventually made 100,000, which I then.
How many gas stations did it take to make 100,000?
Well, I don't like to say. Some of the cases are still open and stuff. Apparently, families don't like when you have to take out one of their family members so you can get ahead in life. Apparently, people don't like that. I don't understand. I'm trying to make something of myself.
Yes.
I'm just a young rich white kid from the Hamptons trying to make a name for myself.
Go on.
Yeah, I just don't get it. It's weird. It's weird.
Hamptons.
Yes. Yeah, my family. We're originally from the Hamptons. I grew up. My great.
Ooh.
Burger King foot lettuce.
But yeah, dude, fucking driving sucks. Working 40 hours sucks.
Yeah.
Taking a pay cut sucks.
Yeah, like I realized, like I want to work. I don't mind like okay doing stuff like this, but a little bit too of like I could do this for hours, but it's like because we're just fucking around. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
we're bullshit.
We're
you know,
bullshitting. We can smoke. We can, just go get food or whatever. We're not like locked down or something. That's like it's the like it's. I think it's really the just being locked down. You can't just go do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you got to be here for this amount of hours.
Yeah.
Like,
And
you know,
even if
that's
you-
not work if you're not here.
And even like no matter how relaxed it is, it's still just you're stuck there. You can't.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day too, where it's like just, oh man, I would love to go work at a place that I'm like waking up and I want to go work at and stuff, and then I'm like, even then I'm like, wow, I'd still have to wake up in the morning at whatever time they want me to, drive to that place, like sit there till lunch, leave or eat lunch there, and like. Buying lunch every day is expensive,
Yeah.
dude. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're spending at least $10-15 on a lunch.
Easily, especially
Like,
now. Especially.
Yeah. Anywhere you go, like, it's easily like $10.
Sometimes I do wish I was just like a really skinny person where I can just eat one meal a day and I'm good.
Dude, one of my hobbies is food.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah, 100%.
like, I have to work for food. Like, I eat way too much, just like all around. And once I start like getting back into it and like doing stuff and working out, I'll eat even more, which is upsetting.
Oh, dude, I get in just like there's cycles of like my training where I'll be waking up just like I didn't eat anything at all. Like like I'm waking up in the middle of the night. Like I could eat like a huge ass meal. I mean something too that's super satiated. It's like fast food or some sort, or or like some like Chinese food or something like that.
Yeah, full
And
of carbs
yeah,
and sugars.
and I go to bed. I'm just bloated and all that. I just wake up at like two or three to piss, and I'm like I haven't ate anything. It's just starving. It's insane.
So hungry. Fuck.
That was it. Oh, shit. Was it good?
Yeah. I
Damn,
just
you don't-
bought it, so.
Damn, you don't have a case on that thing?
Dude, I just bought it.
Damn, dude, that is like like when I got my new phone, that was like the scariest. Just I had like a
I'm
day or
like
two.
upset. Like I've been like on edge about it ever since. Like I was sitting there going, like, should I even worry about this until I get a case? And I was like, but it's new phone, Nick, new phone. Start it up, boot it up, and it took forever, dude. I was so pissed. Like the new ones, like when I got my old one, it was all like new phone, click, click,
Yeah.
done. And this one took forever because I bought it like unlocked. And so like it came to me, but it wasn't like factory reset. And then like an idiot, I'm sitting there like, oh, finally I figure out how to get my old phone ready to go to the new phone. Took me forever. I'm not proud of it. I got all pissy. And then finally I like reset my phone the new phone like 3 times, but it's not. I logged into my Apple ID and shit, but it wasn't like talking to the other phone to fucking receive all of the apps and like the fucking passwords and all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on? I reset it like twice, and then just didn't reset it enough. I needed like the factory reset like a dumb. I'm just sitting there doing a regular reset. It took me like all night. I felt like an idiot, and I was all angry about it. Like got a big old stick up my butt about it.
I had to like call for like the transfer my service. I had to call Verizon and all that because I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do this on my own, and my phone just wasn't allowing me. And I had to call them and some lady, and then she had to walk me through the whole process. Just
Yeah.
why does this feel hard? Why is this?
I do that all the time. Why is this hard?
Why can't I just click the phones together or something?
Right? Like, just give me a cord and just boop,
Bloop boop boop.
boop, 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 do it. Like the Apple stuff going from Apple to Apple, like it does do that.
Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, too, with like, 'cause I had like on my Google account, I just signed into that, then I got all my apps and everything like that. So it's kind of the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, Google does it, and like Apple does it, and I'm sure like some of the other guys have like the real easy stuff.
How are you doing?
But dude, it was annoying as shit. I got all pissy.
She's like face deep in that.
Yeah, probably smelling the other cat. But I didn't buy like it took me forever, and I didn't get a freaking case for it. Because I was like, I'll just go buy a cheap case until I get one. Because my brother's got like a Society 6 account.
Mm.
So I was thinking about like literally doing a bit of artwork to do for the case.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, fuck, this is going to take forever. I'm lazy. Like, I don't have the time. Like, fuck. And And then I'm like, what am I gonna do? I should just put a skull on there or something and call it good.
That'd be dope. Put some SS bolts on there or something, you know?
Yeah.
It's for scout snipers.
Scout snipers.
It's such an
Skull.
it's still such an insane symbol. I mean, even before I went into the military, it's such an insane symbol to see. Is like fucking SS bolts. Or
Dude, those
something.
SS bolts are fucking, like, you cannot mistake those.
Yeah, dude. That's like, this is the Waffen SS. No, it's Scout Snipers. Like, who the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
what white supremacist?
Yeah.
In this fucking
What kind of brainwashing bullshit are you trying to pull here?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a whole bunch of
Bro,
white dudes that are standing in front of it, too. Just, like, standing in front of, like, a fucking logo of it.
oh, God.
Burger King foot lettuce,
Every time.
Ooh.
So
Power
that-
move.
Exactly, right? Like, you get in there. So I always tell all the people
Yes.
at my conferences, and like, you got to get in there. You got to make the deal right away. You can't
You
just
gotta,
you can't push
you gotta
your foot
lay
around.
down the law.
Yes, you got to exactly.
Let them
Mr.
know who they're
Papadillo.
messing with.
Yes. Like, yep, exactly, Mr. Papadillo.
Mr. Moneybags. Money jar face. Bagman.
Mr. Yes. Mr. Yes. Yes. Mr. Yes. Yes. Mr. Yes. Yes. Mr. Yes.
Burger King foot lettuce,
But yeah, I'm like, now I'm gonna be like, what am I gonna put on there? So I gotta go buy like a cheap ass case.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Should go to Best Buy or something.
I was thinking even Five Below or something.
Yeah.
Go even cheaper, and then that'll force me to do something. I'm pretty lazy.
Dude, I fucking feel that. Dude, like, I wish, like, laziness could be, like, quantified into, like, a sport. Because I'd fucking kill it. I'd be, like...
Dude, seriously, like if like I really feel like lazy has a bad connotation in America. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I look at it as a positive. Like, be lazy. Like, find the easiest way to do this job
Yeah.
with the best result you can get with the least amount of effort, like type deal.
I feel like
Straight up.
I feel like I would kill it in an Eastern European country. Because like they're just like they're on the same level, or just like we fucking we'll get it done, and I'm just like heck yeah, like I fucking feel like I'd be doing great there. Like I have a little bit more motivation I feel like than them, because I'm not getting drunk on vodka every day.
Yeah, they're like, you don't do the siesta too. Like, they're like, oh, there's an American. He works through siesta.
Yeah.
like he goes home at 4.
Yeah.
Not like 2, and then comes back at 4 and works till 5 and then leaves. But I want that. I thought about it and I was like, my prime working hours are like 10 a.m. to 2,
Yeah.
or like 11 a.m. to 2, like with lunch. There's a lunch break in there too. But like it's like that middle 5 hours, and then maybe after dinner or something like 9 to fucking 11 or some shit.
I can do like really early in the morning, but it has to be like early in the morning if I've been up most of the night or something, like kind of like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like if I'm up, like I'm saying maybe like 2 or 3 or something like that. I can be weirdly productive if I'm on a schedule like that. Because I don't know, it's something about being in like at nighttime and all that, and like
Oh, I
nothing.
love the night.
Yeah,
I hate
'cause
waking up in the morning.
it's like the world's quiet, there's nothing going on really. You hear
Yeah.
maybe traffic, something, or something in the distance. That's about it.
Yeah, there's like something going on, but it's not like
You hear
they
the
are in your
helicopters
face. Yeah.
coming in, stealing people. It's nice,
Yeah.
taking them for experiments.
Someday I hope they take me.
I just like I always
Maybe they already have.
yeah, probably. I feel like I've probably been taken a few times.
Mind wipe. But their mind wipe is just like a freaking, vodka. Vodka and a brick.
I'm just going to work. Like, I don't know how to do math anymore, and then they realize they fuck up. Like, oh, dude, we went too hard on him. We had to snatch him again the next night. Like, put math back in there. He needs to do math. He has to.
He's got to at least know some math.
We went too hard on.
We went too hard on the math section of his brain.
Just have like a post-it note on you, like, our bad. You're like, what the fuck is this?
It's even better. Like, they take out the math portion. You just like can't move your toes or something. Like it's just
What?
abstractly like connected to something else.
I'll
like
clubfoot
yeah.
fucking.
I don't know how to math, and I've lost all control of just my lower colon.
Oh man, that would suck. it's like a struggle because you're trying to keep everything in your upper colon. You can't like as soon as it hits there, it's like a fucking water slide.
Yeah, you just like you learn how to grip that upper colon. Like,
Dude, my upper colon's fucking jacked, dude.
they're like, "Fuck, dude. Sorry, we took math out of your brain. Here's it back."
Here's a back.
You're just stuck with IBS the rest of your life.
Oh man. We'll give you math back. We're taking your colon.
Ugh. I don't know which one I would want. I think I want the colon more than math.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather not like just shit myself. I'd rather be stupid than just be shitting myself on the rig.
So it's like that'll be $9.99.
Because you gotta be
There's
like
100.
if you're getting your colon taken away for math back, you better be Stephen Hawking or something. You better
Yeah,
be
you
like
better be like extra math.
yeah, you got
You better give
Richard
me
Feynman
some
or
quantum
something.
secrets and that bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta
like-
find some shit because there's no way
Yeah.
you're getting laid if you're just shitting yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, you better math your way out of not having a colon or
Yeah.
something. Like that's how much math they better shove in my brain.
Yeah.
If they take my colon.
Because you're just gonna have to wear diapers and no one's fucking you. Like no matter how smart, because you're smart. You're gonna
I
make a
don't know.
shit ton of
Somebody
money.
might be into it. Is there a girl out there who's into like?
I guess there
shitty
probably would be if you're
diapers?
rich enough and then like if you're innovative and yeah.
I mean,
that's,
Stephen Hawking got somebody too.
that's true. Well, he got her before he was in a wheelchair, I think.
I have no idea. Actually, I don't know.
No, I guess he had his like. I think he has like he has.
Didn't he have another one? I thought there was another one like after.
Oh yeah, he did. Didn't he
Is
like
that-
cheat?
Was he rolling in money though?
I think he was just a
Was Stephen
fucking
Hawking
smart
baller,
dude.
or was he just some smart dude?
I think he was just like a super smart dude. And plus, yeah, I mean those communities. I mean, I mean, going to like those universities and stuff like that, like those big ones. I mean,
Oh yeah, they probably pay him like here's a
And-
bunch of money.
Yeah.
Because I apparently can't math either. Here's lots of money
Here,
to
money.
exchange stuff for
M-
speaking at our school, Stephen Hawking. Our robot. I
Yeah.
love your robotic voice. It's so sexy.
Dude, I wonder if he was like when he's trying to be like funny or something, he would change it, like when he's doing impressions or something.
Dude, I think he has before or something. Like he's definitely made a joke about the computer voice.
Dude, he would have killed it in stand up. Just go on stage.
What's he gonna- Did you hear about that black hole?
Yeah.
Gee, Einstein, am I right, you guys? Like, I don't know what's Stephen Hawking even gonna like joke about.
I don't know, he's just talking about like fingering a chick when he can't finger her or something. He's like, I have to go really fast in my wheelchair, and then I whip my arm out, and I have to get. It's like,
don't think
fly
he can whip his
fishing
arm out.
with my hand.
Well, what I do is I just have her tape my arm to a vibrator, and then just shove it up in there. That's what I would do.
That's like his memoir. It's just him talking about all the crazy sex shit he did. He had to
Dude,
get-
you know he gets laid.
oh yeah,
Slays.
he's getting those like fucking gummy worm blowjobs. It's just like the chick's just like you're lucky you're fucking rich.
Hey, you know they say the brain is the most erotic
Burger
organ of
King
the
foot
body.
lettuce.
I bought the handgun off of my
Handgun.
my buddy Eduardo.
Wink.
We should probably
Wink.
cut that out. No, you can leave it. I think he's in
I don't know
jail.
where I
I
was
don't
going
have to
with
see
that.
him.
I'm sure we'll cut it out. You know, women
he's,
are attracted to brains.
he-
That's
I
where
think
I
he's
was
good.
going. That's
Anyways,
definitely where I
got
was
that
going
gun.
with that.
So that,
Women
that gun
like
cost me
smart
quite a bit.
things.
I was down. It cost me a few
You
grand.
have to be
so I
like
have
smart,
47
smart
grand.
though.
So I
You
still
have to be
needed.
like-
I needed
I think
another
it really just comes down to like,
53,000.
smart
So
of,
then
like, you're smart, but you
Uh-huh.
do smart
Handgun,
things too as a way to prove you're smart.
rob gas
You can't just be
stations
smart.
and the greater
Ooh.
metropolitan
Just smart
area.
dudes, but you
It's
gotta
pretty
be,
sweet
like,
gig.
you gotta be.
Yeah,
doing
I'd go
debate
in
or
there.
something, or
I go usually go in
like
at 2, 3 in the
speaking to
morning.
people.
No one's ever there,
Professional
right?
debate? Like,
Yeah,
other
go in
than,
there.
like, I wouldn't
And
say
I
politics
immediately
is a debate or
would shoot
anything.
the clerk in his face. Yeah, because that's
Burger
really just
King
gets into
foot
the lawyer
lettuce.
speak and just talking and then just trying to find ways of skirting issues. Because
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all just legalese and shit.
Yeah, because like political debates are fun, but they're also just like when you really, it just comes down more. Arguments come down to more just breaking down language than anything, instead of about. Really, I mean, it's kind of a lot of that end up like that.
Oh man, do you think the lawyers will get replaced with AI?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
I kind of hope so, but then again, I'm also like, what's an AI gonna tell me how to live my life?
I
Like,
think
fuck you.
I bet fucking public defenders are non-existent, and it's just AI.
Or the prosecutors.
And yeah, too. Prosecutors also.
I mean, like, it does take AI would take out like all of the commercial, pretty much like all the commercial lawyers, I would think. It'd
Yeah.
be down to like criminal lawyers. That'd be about it.
Yeah, because probably since that'd be too nuanced about.
Yeah, I feel like civil and like criminal have too much nuance or whatever.
But
But,
then
I
yeah-
mean, like bad stuff, bad.
But then even nuance isn't even because you can just pull from trials and all that. 'Cause that's all. I mean, that's all.
That's all they do anyway.
Yeah, I mean, any case you watch, they're just like, well, I mean, in this case back then, in Oregon
Yeah.
versus blah blah blah, they did this. So.
Yeah, but I mean, they're like, dude, all that shit's like also really like relevance too is a huge part
Yeah.
of that.
It's kind of weird with AI how it's if that's becomes a thing like that. Or I mean, because I could see that. I bet anything that's poor is just gonna be you stop talking to people. You're just talking to
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
talking to a robot,
a
like
very, or,
yeah,
like a very human like.
yeah. If you can't
human
pay
or
like
a
$50,000 for a human lawyer,
Yeah.
you're getting like a robot lawyer.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be our future in the next
Yeah.
like
You're having
10,
fucking
20 years.
fucking Bender.
Yeah.
Representing you.
Yeah, fucking straight up. Let me bend the law for you.
Yeah.
Please do, computer.
But then I mean, honestly though, too, a little bit. It's I mean, they could be better, but then again, though, it would be these like the tech companies are the ones programming them, so they could just program them, and then the government, well, because it would be like a state official or something. It'd probably be like the state, because isn't that I mean, a state appointed attorney is just
Rule maker.
yeah, or what is
Yeah, I mean, like, so they can, like, they pursue shit. Think of it less rigid. It's much more fluid. You know what I'm saying? Because technically, like, they enforce laws, but they're not really making laws. But they kind of can by enforcing some certain laws and, just not caring about certain things, too,
yeah,
because they all have like discretion. It's one of the biggest like police tools.
Mm.
It's like their discretion. The law offices really like government and stuff. They can really just say, like if if the prosecutor's literally like, I'm just not gonna do it. It's probably not gonna happen
yeah,
unless there's some other prosecutor in that area or something who's like, I'm not overworked and you should prosecute. And then
Yeah.
they're like, I'm going to come prosecute him. But like, yeah, no, they could just straight up be like, nah. And just like enforce certain stuff and not some other things. They'd probably get disbarred doing that though. It'd look really, really bad.
yeah, definitely.
You'd have to do it, I don't know, artfully or something. Better than most. That dude down in North Carolina?
With the Murdoch guy. Or
Yeah, the Murdochs.
Yeah, Murdoch.
Yeah, dude, he's a prime example. Like that's
Yeah.
what, fucking 3 generations, 4 generations, and like of shadow rule.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that is fucking crazy. That case is crazy.
That's what happens in those smaller areas, though, too, where it's just like like this many people, you only need like 1
Yeah.
or 2, and it's like.
That's kind of like I think a perk a little bit of living in a bigger city because there's people that control areas,
Yeah.
but it's not like a small city where you go in here and you're like who's in charge. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
police force, but this guy like his family runs this place.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, it's
And
more competition in the bigger cities,
Yeah, because bigger cities, you can live your life and not even realize that someone in your neighborhood is like the shit, like the biggest, I don't know, whatever, in the neighborhood doing anything.
Yeah.
Just runs it or whatever. You have no idea. But, like, in those cities, you definitely know. I mean, there's, like, going to be tons of... You walk into, like, a Carl's Jr. or something or whatever, and there's going to be a poster for them or about
like
them doing
this
something.
person.
Or they,
Yeah.
like, their foundation or some shit like that.
Or if they got a table somewhere.
Yeah.
In any of the fast food joints
Yeah.
around there. Like, oh, you're big shit in this county home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a table down at the Hardee's.
The table at the Hardee's.
They give me my Carl's Jr. straight up. No gruff.
I've kind of thought a little bit about working at a fast food joint, just like as a part time, just to kind of like I don't really need to, but I mean, just be kind of it'd be funny as like taking a
would
job,
never.
like because I've just been thinking of like I can because I have a job. It's like I could just do another job that just work, get like just see what other shit's like, where it's like I don't have to take this serious, It's like I'm not like I need
Yeah.
this job.
Well, I don't take like any of my jobs seriously
Yeah.
though. Like, even when I was in the army, they said I didn't take that one seriously. So like,
It's fair.
sucks to suck when it hits like any of this commercial stuff where lives aren't on the line. I guess take those even less seriously.
Yeah, sure. That is true. But I
Yeah.
mean, like, but really, like the fields, fast food, or even a gas station. Because I still figure, I mean, you're gonna meet cool people throughout.
Yeah, I
even
mean,
if-
you're gonna meet like a lot of different people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could never do it. The hours are always terrible.
But
Like I
that's-
always
yeah.
say that. I'm like, oh, I could do like any job, but is it between like 10 to 2?
Because I mean, thinking, okay, I'll never do night shift. I mean, if I was going to be doing night shift at any job now, I have to be making six figures for.
I
me
mean,
to-
like at least, and I think I would have to have like a girlfriend or something.
Yeah. Oh,
to
yeah.
like
yeah, 100%,
to like do
yeah.
night shift.
Yeah.
Night shift.
You
Like
need-
I'm too old to do night shift these days, and it's
Yeah.
just too much work, and like you don't see anybody.
Yeah, yeah. Your spouse has to be either really cool with it or you're on the same schedule.
Yeah,
That-
something
'cause
like that,
'cause
or
then it
like
makes it-
supports it.
Yeah, then you can really do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Then I'd be able to. Like I would have to be making enough money to where she could live my
Yeah.
fucking
yeah,
almost my time frame. Like
yeah,
yeah, dude, I wouldn't be able to. No, fuck night shift. Like early mornings too. I hate doing like anything before like honestly, like 8 or 9.
yeah. Like 6 is probably my max. I used to 5 was like, oh man, 5. Because I mean I've done 3 and 4 before.
I've
for
done
some jobs.
Yeah, I've
And then
worked
just military
construction.
too, you know. But
Yeah, working construction, like you don't have the same wake up time, so it was varying. You know, it's
Yeah.
like get there by 7:30 to start the job, but you're doing your job like one day it's 10 minutes, the other day it's like an hour, so it's like, fuck, some days you're waking up at like 5
yeah,
to get ready to go to drive at like an hour to go fucking work 8 hours,
yeah,
and it's just like, fuck that. I hated driving it. Drive time is now work time, in my opinion.
yeah,
Like that's part of my work day.
Yeah.
So like I've got to make peace with that.
yeah, yeah. My buddy, he does. He's an electrician, and he was like one job he was driving 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours at night.
It's insane to me.
Yeah,
Like are they better be paying for that time.
I think he got some, but still, it's just. I mean, you get the hours and the I mean,
Yeah,
that's
you're
one thing.
still spending 6 hours in a car like every day
Yeah.
too. Like what's the point?
There is something with the trades where there is like that caveat always is that where you have these insane times of travel. Where it's like, oh, the trades pay really well and all this. And yeah, but I mean, there are these are the little consequences of where you're gonna have these
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
I was thinking about the other day while I was driving. Speaking of the trades, like I was just driving middle of the day and I was just like watching some freaking, work truck fly by at like 80, 90 miles an hour down the freaking highway and shit. And I was like, man, that is one thing I don't miss about like every construction dude has a lead foot. They
Yeah.
fly down the goddamn highway,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
As soon as they hit any open space, they're like, I'm going 80.
Yeah.
I'm on your ass until you're either going 85 or 90 or out the fuck my way. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like, man, I think like every construction dude has a lead foot in their fucking trucks and shit, or their busted down cars. That's all you see.
Dude,
You either get a
100%.
truck or like some shitty little sedan
Yeah.
that's like half rotted out.
100%. My buddy Doug is an electrician. Like he drives. I mean, hard
Yeah,
as fuck.
and they drive everywhere
Yeah.
too, and they're fine with it.
Yeah.
But they know they're not getting paid for that drive time.
Yeah.
Most of them.
I mean, he was a big getting. He was with one of the guys he worked with. He was getting an Airbnb with them and staying during the week. And I just can't. That's just not cool for. I don't know, man. Like, working,
Well-
doing. I don't. There's something about like, yeah, I wouldn't mind with staying at a hotel doing a job, but to me, it's just I don't know when I'm just doing this job and I still have a home. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not like
I
there's-
don't want to hotel while home unless it's like some sort of like traveling gig that I know I'm gonna be doing
Yeah.
and traveling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 'cause
Like I don't want to drive within the state
Yeah,
that I live in to go like work around and shit.
yeah.
And like that's a lot of those jobs, man.
Yeah, because I mean, fuck, driving. I mean, having to get an Airbnb to work a 40-hour week, 50-hour week.
Yeah,
That's-
easy.
it sounds-
They're always overtime too.
Yeah,
Like,
Which is, I mean, you're making money, but then as you're away the whole week, you're not with your things, and you get to go to your things for a couple days, and you're
yeah,
gone.
it's
I mean,
like, yeah, what's the point of having all my stuff there and
Yeah.
things and stuff in that building if, like, I spend 80-90% of my time driving and living in a whole nother fucking city?
yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, it'll take you 2 months to get this done. Better get going. It's like, fuck, dude.
And you gotta be one of those guys that just you could be happy doing that if you're just one of those dudes who just all I do is just hunt or I just fish because you have
Well,
minimal.
You
ju-
only get one other fucking hobby though.
Yeah,
You-
yeah,
like
exact-
if
yeah,
you're doing
exactly.
that type of work, like you're like, all right, you get 2 personality traits, bro.
Yeah.
One of them's your job and driving, and then the other one is like better be fishing or hunting or something where you're
Yeah.
just sitting on your ass not doing nothing or something.
Yeah,
you know, like
you can do it kind of anywhere.
yeah.
You always bring a fishing rod with you or something, so you can hit some rivers nearby, so you kind of just
Yeah.
forget that you're not at home, or or,
Yeah.
or maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess there's people that just could be happy to. It's just insane to me. I mean, if I want to have things, if I have nice things, I want to enjoy them every day. There's,
Yeah,
because
I
I never
don't-
know when I'm not going to have them again. So I mean, why would-
Yeah, well, it's like I don't know why I would buy the things then. Like if I'm gonna spend most of my time like off doing that, I might as well just get a fucking caravan then or some shit.
Burger King foot lettuce,
great grandfather,
Oh,
Mr.
great.
Mr. Funbags. He founded the Hamptons with all
Was
the
he a
other
big
families.
man?
He was a very big man. He was actually the first obese man.
Would you say at least a C?
Definitely, he had
Cup.
he had E cups. He was packing. He used to get custom fitted bras from we had a lady that sewn them and everything.
Ooh. Ooh, sewn them.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. He had really big tits.
Burger King foot lettuce,
Yeah.
And then fucking like that's illegal too. Nobody likes it when you do that.
Yeah.
Live on the job site. Everybody gets so busy. Like every state hates it when you live on a job site.
But then why not? These are just I don't. It's
I mean, there's no working plumbing. Like
Oh.
that's the biggest thing on like all those job sites.
oh, I guess that is true. I guess it's just the living conditions sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Exactly.
But I mean, if people are showing up in motorhomes or something,
I mean, that would be a lot. Yeah. That
But that
still
would be-
sounds-
but,
there's, like a
compar-
traveling Rome of like
oh yeah, because
traveling group of like
Yeah, that'd be-
electricians just like yeah, that's the nomadic electrician group there. That one's the concrete guys. You can tell by all the smoking big trucks.
it would be pretty cool though. They had sort of they classed them up like they were monster trucks. So the cement guys had just a cement mixer on top of it, a little
On top of a monster truck.
Yeah.
Alright, I would
That'd be fucking
I would
s-
enjoy that a little
that'd
bit.
be fucking cool.
That'd be cool as shit. There's like a 13-foot drop to the concrete from like the monster truck concrete. It's just like, no, do we need a bigger slide? Nah, it's fine. It's just like plopping off 13 feet.
To electricians is just all electrified.
Nothing but electrical vehicles. Like, get out of here with your combustion bullshit. We don't need that shit. We don't need your gasoline. Otherwise, we're electricians.
You know the thing too is with construction work. Cause I was on some construction sites when I was a kid, just with like one of the guys that my mom was dating, and the very abrasive personality gets really old.
Oh, dude.
And then just always had to like, kind of just be like, oh, I'm the best at this. I do all the good stuff, and you just see them really doing bad at their job. Like there's
Like
just,
most of them, too. Like,
they're the one person that can't do their job, and they're just like, I'm the only one that can do shit around on the
yeah,
side.
I'm the only one who does shit around here, bro. You've been in and out of the bathroom like 6 times today. Like, it's you complaining. It's like the only thing you do here.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking. Yeah, fuck construction. And construction's got a real hard dick for like early mornings, and that's really what turned me off on it. They're like, yeah, we start by 7:30. We're out by 4. And you think like it does make a difference in your day, like that hour.
Yeah.
You know, if you're working like a 9 to 5, but you're working a 7:30 to 4.
Yeah.
So it's like,
In the sun.
yeah, dude.
Like
yeah. Fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I hate
just-
the sun now.
Just straight up in the sun.
Yeah.
There's just some what the fuck. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like with trades. Like, they do pay well, but there's just so much dumb shit that just goes into them that people
lot of
themselves.
bullshit.
Yeah, there's. I mean, it's just even. I mean, you have all these shitty owners, or these shitty company owners that are just really shisty and just.
Oh yeah, they're looking to pay you the least amount.
Yeah.
Like, and like you got to work with like the shittiest equipment and stuff too. Like, oh yeah, I'll work with like this piping that's the worst.
Yeah.
You know.
The cheapest materials.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure this is actual commercial grade.
Yeah.
Like something. Yeah. Just dealing with a bunch of cheap fucking builders, dude.
Yeah.
And those guys always just want to cut corners.
Yeah.
Like those building guys, like the owners and stuff, they'll just fucking, they don't give a shit. It's all about money and bottom line.
I remember there's a Dave. Do you know who Dave Rubin is? He used to be a liberal, and then he became conservative. He's also gay, so there's always this rift. He's like, I'm a gay. Even the gay people can be conservatives, and just try to be like the conservative party is a lot more open, and everybody makes it a scene, which is like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
But he was on Joe Rogan, and he was talking about how. That he wished there was no building regulations and all that, like his because you know what I mean, because Republicans are like, you got to get rid of regulations, just impedes growth and all that for companies.
Those motherfuckers don't do growth though.
Yeah, and then Joe's he's like, that's insane, because he used to work on construction sites, and he was talking about it's insane. He's like, they would cut so many corners,
Yeah, it's like stupid. They would like, literally, you'd be, oh god, that's like the 1900s all over again, like the early 1900s, the really early 1900s and stuff, where like they had to form labor unions because the fucking company owners were just sitting there going like, eat fucking shit and work 30 hours.
Yeah.
Do you have children that want to do this too? Bring them on. It's fine.
I mean, there's southern states that are doing that. They're allowing more.
Well, dude, there's already like some 15-year-old that got freaking killed in some meat plant or something.
Yeah, because there's that one they raided some, and they found like a bunch of young kids working there.
Yeah, that's insane.
Because I mean, man,
it's also like they're just children.
Yeah.
They're really bad at working.
Yeah, that too.
Like every kid I've met does a terrible job cleaning up.
And if they are doing a good job, that kid's full of trauma. That kid's full of trauma.
Too fucked up in the head.
Yeah, exactly.
He's cleaning.
He's just like a year away from fucking doing a shooting somewhere.
Yeah. He's gonna have like 5 kittens in his fucking basement all opened up or something.
Yeah,
like,
he's just waiting. He has to come legal age, and he's getting a gun.
Yeah. He's just sitting there asking you a bunch of questions about knives and guns and cleaning everything. You're like, ooh, you all right there, kid? All right. Maybe not you.
Ernesto only talks about cleaning his guns. I don't know what.
I just clean my guns over and over.
Kenny fucking always talks about cleaning his guns all the time. Gun people are weird. I think guns are cool and all that, and having maybe be military and all that, but
Yeah, I love
people
guns.
who are just like obsessed with guns, though.
Dude, gun people are weird as shit.
Yeah. Because there's a level. I can appreciate a good crafted gun. I can appreciate. I mean, it is artwork of. I mean, you see on some guns, and you just think of like the craftsmanship, like making one. Like, I mean, for chamber and pressure and all that.
Yeah,
It's
like,
crazy.
if I had the money, I would probably have like a buttload of guns.
Yeah.
But I don't have money. And also, I'd probably find something a little bit. I would have to have a lot of money and all of my other needs met before I turned into a gun guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd have to have like a car that doesn't suck and a house and like more than 2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Because I feel like with with gun people, there's a limit of like I just owning guns, and it's cool, like you collect. And then there's like you're really into guns, you know, a bunch of tactical gear all of a sudden. You're not military or anything. That's where that's
definitely a line.
That's when it's like, because it's like I can I having tons of guns. Yeah, even like shooting guns is cool as fuck. I think it'd be cool. I'd love to have all different like old World War II rifles to like Vietnam era stuff.
$1 grand would be like awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude! And like then have like a fucking I don't know something like original M16 or something.
Oh,
or
yeah.
just random shit like or M14.
Or even or even an M4. Like give me like that old shit I had to run around with.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I would love to have my old
those.
rifle. Just that'd be so fun with a big ass fucking 320 on the front of it and everything. And
fuck your 320. You need a 203.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to switch those fucking
I would
numbers
definitely
around.
switch that immediately.
But dude, 203 is way superior to the 320. I don't know why. I don't know who dumbass
It's-
idea that was.
It's fine
but-
if I could have just holstered it like a pistol or something, but we're not allowed to do that. I don't know why. I don't know why because I think it has a holster. What comes with a holster. Like I'd rather have just holstered it. It'd have been so much easier. It would have been cooler. I think it would have been cooler having a fucking grenade launcher as a pistol. That's dope.
That would have been pretty dope, dude.
You know,
I
but-
definitely would have tried to holster that shit instead of
yeah.
putting it on my M4 and shit, dude. Like, I think our guys, we ended up just like pulling out some 203s again. They gave us the 320s in Afghanistan, and like we tried them out and we threw them on the bottom of our weapons. But like most guys had the regular complaints. They're like, this is heavier and like bigger and bulkier, and it doesn't have the range of a 203. Like, you know, you're taking the barrel away like 3 or 4 inches off.
Yeah.
It. It's crazy. But like they ended up throwing them in their bags and shit for half of it. They took them off the M4s and like just disconnected. They'd carry it, but it'd be in like the bag and shit. But I always I ran around with 203 and most of my freaking 203 rounds were already like primed and shit just from getting jostled around after months. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like it's just like one hit on the pin. So I mean, like, you know, you're running around with a bag of those, and you gotta, you know, be careful.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be cognizant of your live rounds.
Yeah, because dude, the fucking 320, like I hate it, like doing shooting drills with it of any sort. It
I
fucking
can't
is.
imagine that.
Yeah, I remember I had it. We were doing just like when you rotate, and I can't remember what the fuck they're called. Just like you're doing like left face, but like you're going like you're doing like you know like hit a buzzer and you turn left or whatever.
Oh, like the fucking ready ups.
Yeah, ready ups,
Yeah,
yeah.
ready ups.
And fucking doing ready ups and then like using that. I'm like I can't see shit. Like I'm not looking at because I'm too focused on trying to maintain. Like it's like really like trying to do both. It was so stupid. Like I don't want this on here at all. Just I'll take
Yeah,
please
dude,
take
it was like so heavy on the front too,
Yeah.
and like
doing anything with it. I mean, because it's like it really throws you off. If someone that grabbed the bear, it'd be a lot easier because it's so much more heavier. It's like the leverage with it. Like they would have it. It'd be easier to throw your gun around easier because there's so much more weight in the front.
yeah,
It's dumb.
yeah, dude, fuck that 320, 203 till I die.
203 gang.
But
gang.
yeah, if I get an M4 though, I don't want my M4 that I had when I was in the army because that thing was shit. Like I wanted like a new one. I'll take a new M4, not the one I had in there because there wasn't much bluing left, and I could definitely see through the upper and lower receiver. like, like that's how old, like beat up and used it was.
Damn, dude.
Like I could pretty much see through it. And if I finally got like a couple different ones, but there was one at one point where I just
Burger King foot lettuce,
see. So you had your goons. What's next?
So you got the goons, and then they were robbing. And then I initially wanted to get into tech, but then I realized that I just like robbing gas stations. So I built the whole business on just robbing gas stations. So now I'm the CEO of the biggest organization that robs gas stations. We hire everybody. You can just be out of jail. We don't care if you're on parole or not. It doesn't matter. We want to hook you up with a job.
Gassy. Oh no.
Yes.
You could say.
You could say that, Mister
Yes.
Mister Face.
Papatia.
Face.
Mr. Face Papatia. Sir.
Papatia Face is like my father.
Burger King foot lettuce,
Grab by the low receiver and like shake it. And all you'd hear was clicking. Like just the tolerance between them was just like kink, 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 kink. And I was like, yay, wartime.
Jesus,
So,
dude.
so like, yeah, low is bitter, made by the low is bitter. Thank you.
God damn, man.
Yeah, that's the one thing people do not realize about all military gear. Like, fucking made by the low is bitter. And it sucks.
I always wonder. Like, I mean, that's one thing I always thought with the special forces and all that. I mean, because they got pretty cool shit. That was
They
like,
get to fucking take whatever they want, man.
Yeah.
And, like, shit. Can you imagine going out there with, like, an actual fucking, like, rifle?
yeah. I mean, that's
And a
what.
scope?
Yeah, dude, they get to actually try out. Like companies are coming out from
Oh, they
Yeah.
get all the high-speed shit. It's all,
Yeah.
like, fully automatic. Like,
Winchester's coming out or Remington's coming out with stuff or whatever. Like, you guys want to try out this gun we're trying to sell to the government?
Yeah, dude. Like, they all had those SIGs before they were,
Yeah.
like, SIG's the new fucking military gun now.
Yeah.
And like they were using all that shit before, and
The
it's all like, damn,
ACR, the
dude.
fucking like the scars. They were using the scars and all that.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what is that? The Scar's that one with the fucking charging handle that goes back,
Yeah.
right? I fucking hate that one.
Did you shoot those?
No, I didn't shoot that until I was working at that gun range
Oh, how does it feel?
in
Is it-
Denver.
Does it feel? Like,
It's so honestly, to me it felt like bigger and kind of just emptier.
mm,
You know what I mean? Like just like an empty, like if you just ballooned out an M4
mm,
and like pretty much made it a little bit heavier, and then fucking you know, it just felt like a little more, God, just bigger. It was a bigger weapon in your socket too, because it's got a bigger butt stock than
Mhm.
any of the M4s do. They all have those collapsible ones these days,
yeah.
you know, and like. I don't know. It was all right. I really like the charging handle. I love the idea of the charging handle on the side and
Mhm.
on the left because I'm right-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I don't ever have to move the gun from the pocket.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my M4's staying like right, or my weapon's staying like right there in the pocket, and my right hand's just got it, and I got my left hand
Yeah.
doing the work.
That makes
like,
sense.
It's just charge and letting go, you know. But I hated the fact that it pulled back. Like me, an old M4 guy, like, you know, pull a charging handle, lock it in, you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about it again. But that charging handle on that fucking thing just comes back with each fucking ride because it's just directly on your fucking bolt.
Mm.
So like it makes sense, and I like that a lot. And I was trying to find like a good left hand fucking charging handle, but also just like a Lego one
Mm.
because I want the ejection port on the right,
Yeah.
but the charging handle on the left.
I didn't even think about that being because it's just attached to the bolt, so it does fire. I guess, yeah. I guess in video games it always is like that too.
It comes back, man. And
Yeah.
like if like, and I've seen some people like grab it, and even I had to sit there and go like, there's once I like had my hand in the way, and I was going to fucking like, you know, let the bolt go, and I was like, oh shit, that charging handle's gonna fucking take my thumb off and shit, because it had some pressure under it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I released the bolt catch, and it was just like ka-chink. I was like, damn, if my hand was there, I would have fucking like nailed it. I can just imagine somebody like either it coming back,
Yeah.
and, like just busting their thumb or
Oh,
some
yeah,
shit.
someone's gonna
like,
fuck with
oh,
it, yeah.
God, dude.
Fuck yeah.
There's better weapons than the Scar out there. It's fun to shoot.
Yeah.
I like to shoot it, but I like shooting bigger rounds anyway.
Because I mean, it's like a 7.62 or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 7.62.
'Cause that's one thing I mean, like I wasn't in combat, but I mean, honestly, we need like a heavier hit, and like the 5.56 is so weak. It doesn't do
Yeah. I like the 5.56 in the closer stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, like,
But you can make like systems. I mean, lighter with the heavier round now, so it doesn't, you can have something that
dude,
could be like has the maneuverability of like an M4 or something, but with a heavier round. I feel like
I mean, dude, they got some 5.56 AKs that I wouldn't mind having.
that'd be fucking dope. I just want an AK in general. A fucking AK is cool
Word.
as shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know
Yeah.
if- that's one thing. Russian's fucking good gun. Like, he's-
Oh, dude, yeah. You could fucking, like, shoot that thing no matter what.
yeah.
It's amazing.
Especially like I really do like the ones that are all like blacked out or whatever, or even like the new like the AN94s and all that, or like just upgraded versions of AKs,
Yeah.
like stuff like those. They do look fucking cool, and I mean they're so fucking good.
Yeah. But the longer, if I became a gun guy, though, I would have to get out of bullets.
Hmm.
I would have to transfer into, like, some other type of gun, like a, you know, like a fucking rail gun or something.
Become an
You know.
artillery guy,
No,
collect like old cannons.
yeah. No, I'm saying like the magnetized bullets and shit.
Mm.
So it's just like it's a fucking tube with a bunch of electromagnets. And a
Burger King foot lettuce,
see. So you had your goons. What's next?
So you got the goons, and then then they were robbing, and then I initially wanted to get into tech, but then I realized that I just like robbing gas stations, so I built the whole business on just robbing gas stations. So now I'm the CEO of the biggest organization that robs gas stations. We hire everybody. You can just be out of jail. We don't care if you're on parole or not. It doesn't matter. We want to hook you up with a job.
Gassy. Oh no.
Yes.
You could say.
You could say that, Mr.
Yes.
Mr. Face.
Papatia. Mr. Face Papatia. Sir.
Papatia faces my father.
Burger King foot lettuce,
line, right? And it just takes this piece of metal ball bearing or, cylinder, just piece of metal, and it speeds it up and shoots it out. So it's like a magnetic rail gun.
That's dope.
Yeah, but I want to do that just because, like, I want to get rid of, like, the gunpowder and the fucking bang, right? Like, in my opinion, the natural progression of a gun is to just make some fucking...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it
sounds dangerous, though.
I think it's that same thing though with like just cars now are going to like where the big pushback are going to electric vehicles is just that of the it doesn't sound the same, I think it's like that's gonna be the
Yeah, I
thing.
don't know why everybody's like, yeah, okay, great. There's just less noise pollution to me. You know what
guns,
I mean?
yeah. I mean the whole thing of like with powder and all this, like it's just gonna be done better. We can kill each other. We kill,
Exactly. Like, I mean, I don't even
more
know.
eco. We can kill ourselves in a more eco-friendly way.
Exactly. Like, I don't know why everybody's like still hard. It's like being hard up about the combustion engine. You know what I mean? Like, there's other stuff out there, man. Like, why are we just so set on this?
Yeah.
It's part of the economy. We have to. It'll fall apart. Then let it fucking fall apart. Give me something better.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to spend all of my hours trading it for money to then put it into a gas tank.
Yeah.
To drive back and forth to work.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I want something that's cheaper and easier and better.
The whole
Yeah,
system's
dude.
dumb.
I thought it was going to happen soon, but maybe someday.
Someday.
But yeah, no, I think like the natural progression of getting into guns would be like eventually getting a bangless gun.
I think bangless gun and then just like probably more technology on disarming somehow. I feel like more like just noise suppression or not like or those kind of
Death ray.
like death rays or or where they just like increase vibrational sound so like it hurts your body.
Yeah,
walk
makes you
towards-
shit yourself.
Yeah, just shit fucking
Bleed out your ears.
Shit rays.
Give him the old shit ray, George. Wah, 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 wah.
It's just guys, I've been constipated for 2 weeks. This is gonna be bad. No. Ah.
You get somebody trying to offend just to like unblock their fucking bowels. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I haven't fucking shit in 3 days.
Just some guy behind. It's like he's a fat guy too. It's fat guy poo. It's coming.
It's a fat guy, man. It's getting so greasy.
It's fat guy poo. It's all greasy. It's all fat. There's no fiber. It's like on the verge of being diarrhea, but it's not. It's super soft too.
It's barely holding together.
It's barely holding together, but it's hitting me really hard.
Don't get behind him. I'm hitting him with the shit ray.
It's just turning into gelatin on my face. It's so greasy. There's so much fat in it.
Spam?
Spam. It would have that spam texture. Just that like gelatin layer.
Cold spam, just like spraying you chunks in the face.
Dude, spam is a fucking shit though. Like cook spam.
I love spam. Num num num.
Cook spam is fucking amazing.
Oh, dude.
So bad for you, but it's so good. Like eggs or just by itself, just it's so salty. Like having that like in a cup of coffee or something does.
Oh,
it
dude,
well.
I like
if you're
to-
out in the camping or something.
Oh, I like to cut it into thin slices and then like bake it in the oven with some mustard and mayonnaise on it. So good. Honey mustard spam. Num num num.
That does sound really good.
It is. It's delicious.
Cause I always do like just like eggs or something with it, and then just like jalapenos, and then kind of like that, and then or just chop it up with like rice and do some
Yeah,
sort of
that's
sauce with
good.
it. Rice is pretty solid. I mean, you can do rice with so much.
Well,
so.
yeah, you could do like a spam sushi too.
Yeah.
Like just like I've done that before, where I get some seaweed, and I just like put a chunk of rice in the seaweed, and then the spam, and then throw like some shit on top of it, and wrap it up, and then you're just like num num num. I think there's a name for that shit though.
There's like spam wasabi or something, isn't it? Or
Like wasabi, the peas,
no, musabi.
musabi.
Yeah, spam
You're a
wasabi.
musabi.
Wasabi these nuts. I think
Smells like Updog in here, gabbling these nuts.
spam moose. Yeah, moose or musubi or I think it's
Wasabi.
musubi.
Yeah, musubi.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, make that shit.
that does sound good.
I made that before with spam.
You know what I wish fucking Michigan had was fucking L&L Hawaiian barbecue. Just a Hawaiian barbecue in general, but L&L, it's like a fast food chain version of it, mostly in
Yeah.
Hawaii and like the West Coast. Dude, so fucking good. I feel like I've talked about this before, or I just mentioned it too often to people in a conversation, but it's so good. It's so fucking good.
Hey, welcome to the Midwest. We have Dickies.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's not that
It's-
good.
It's I mean, just I don't know.
Okay.
Just call it on that.
I love you.
Thanks for coming by, anybody that's watching this on the YouTubes.
Yes, I'm
Follow-
Nihilist Nick.
Follow the fucking at Dick Minute Productions.
Oh yeah.
Shit. I'm fucking.
Comment on our terribleness.
I'm Justin. That's Bustin'.
Bustin' Justin.
I'm Bustin' Justin. And thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the show. And we'll see you next time.
Meow.
Yes. Mr. Yes. Yes. Mr. Yes.